it's kind of strange. Every time I try to go live and set a time and date, it always goes weird. So I have to reset it, go back, and go live while it's going live. So I want to give a couple minutes for y'all to get in here. Have a lot to talk about. Always have something to talk about. Very interesting how things play off. Give me a minute. Let y'all get in here. Let y'all get in here. Very interesting. I'm walking over. Yeah. Trying to make sure that those that seen my time to come in are able to come in on the right video. Because I had to redo and go live like 40 seconds before the live video. So it's like a redo. Go check that out. Check that out. Can you check it on your phone? Go on child. Check that out real quick. Check, see if it's on your phone. If I'm live directly. No, but it's showing that I'm like still right there. See if that's legitimate, because it seems kind of weird. I'm not moving on there. See how it's not moving? Mm-hmm. You got to find to where it's correct. It's kind of weird. Every time I try to go live, it gets really interesting. Yeah, so, let me see. Yeah, it doesn't show anything. Really weird. Yeah, it doesn't show anything. So I look at my videos, when I post it out, it doesn't go live. Legitimately. Weird. You have to go like this. Hold on. Just go back. Okay. Most people are not going to see my live videos. It's really weird and interesting. So drop out and re-click back in. I guess that's the way it goes, right? Okay. My live videos is really weird and interesting. So yeah, now we got it. Here we go. I guess that's the way it goes, right? All right. Fake YouTube subscribers. Not just subscribers, but creators. What do you guys think about that? Fake YouTube creators. I'm not saying that the creators are fake, the real people, but they're creating fake content to get views and subscribers. It's insane. They'll go to a crime, things about crime, or a murder, or a murdering, or something bad that happened, and they'll gravitate to it. And after they gravitate to it, they'll keep on going to it over and over and over again. And it's sick. They want to create an issue, and they want to create views. They're very repetitive, and it's insane. You all understand what I'm talking about if you watch YouTube videos. People create problems. They love drama. So if you see some type of thing that's going on with the crime scene, you can either make things better or you can make things worse. I've watched quite a few crime scenes on YouTube and how things play out, and I have my own ideas. And you know what? My brain works pretty well with these things, and I have a lot to talk about. But watching what people do is very interesting. They'll be repetitive on their pages. They'll talk about it, and the next day They'll talk about it again. The next day they'll talk about it again because that's all they got to talk about. They have nothing that's in their life that they can bring to the table or to society that gives life. They create issues. They have nothing that bears good fruit. Us as men and women, if a tree bears good fruit, you eat from it. If it bears bad fruit, you watch it drop to the ground. That's called bottom fruit. You don't touch it. YouTube drops a lot of bottom fruit. YouTube is evil and sick. And a new sickness is coming out where people pretend to care and love people and they have nothing about it. They want views. And what I'm posting to you is to beware with that because it's something that's going to spread. Just like 2020 when everything was pushed out with this whole corona vaccine and everybody got all weird. It's the same thing. It's all mental. You guys all got to watch out for this. It's a sickness and everybody's okay with it. Let's not be okay with it. Let's start thinking different. These people pretend to have empathy or sympathy for a family that lost a family member, and they post videos. And when they post videos, it gets worse because it's very repetitive, and they make sure people go on their page and watch the next video. And it's the same thing. It's not new information. It's information that it's like, I'm telling you about something, but I'm holding it back and holding it back. It's like, it's like watching a soap opera. It's a soap opera. That's what's going on. You guys not see it? I've been watching this video since it happened with Kylie Rodney. I've been watching it. I have not been wanting to talk about this. I've been quiet about it. I'm so irritated because now you got everybody talking about it. If we know what's right, when you see something that's wrong, we talk about it. And nothing is wrong with speaking objectively. How many of us can do that? Let's talk about it. There's very few channels I could say are real people that speak truth. I could speak them out loud right here. And a lot of you know I'm speaking truth about it because they are good people. They don't go for views. They don't look for subscribers. They just talk truth. When you can be like that, you know who's really out there. Think about it. Think about it. These people are fishing. They're throwing out that bait looking for you. And they can't wait to just grab you and bring you in to their deep depths of sickness of where they're at. You'll know real people when they're talking about when there's an issue, when somebody's missing. Okay? Pretty simple. I've been watching this whole crime scene was going on with Kylie Rodney. I've been watching the whole thing. I don't want to get into the whole deal, but I see these people on this, and it's weird. You got Check It TV. That's weird. This guy plays like he's actually sad and all weird. Like he has all this empathy. He seems very suspect. He does. How much more can I talk about it? Look at his page. Look at his beginning when he first started. He was talking about breathing apparatuses as being a nurse. The next thing you know, he's talking about a murder scene. Hey, there we go. One person right here, this person right here, Jack Torrance, is someone I could say that when I go to his page, I get a lot of understanding. And I love going to his page. Speaks truth. And I learned a lot from his mentality of who he is and what he does. And that's what I like to promote on my page. And what I promote on my page is white well-being. I love my people. Yeah, I know I'm flipping the whole page, but this is what my whole page is about. And when I go live, anything happens. And I'll be very vocal. And thank you, Jack, for coming on my page. I really appreciate you, man. That's really good. And Jack is awesome. Funny as hell, too. Yeah, Jack, hey, man, you watch a live video of Jack. Okay, you go watch a live video of Jack. And you're getting uploaded with a Caucasian, like the insert, like brain input. You're like, yeah. What's up, John? Yeah, you're basically getting, it's like you're going into the Matrix. When you go into the mind of Jack, you go into the mind of the Matrix for Caucasians. And it's pretty crazy. That's why I like going to his page. Glad I found you again, brother. Well, I have to exchange numbers again. Yes, we got to. Because my phone's been broken like so many times. Because you know us. We work on the roof. We're men of the roof. And guess what? Yes, I've been doing a lot of metal fabricating. A lot of soldering. Doing all that good stuff, brother. A lot of good stuff. And it's good to see you on here. And John. Yeah, he doesn't pull any punches. He counter punches. That's what he does. And that's what I love about him. And it's good to have you back. Yeah, man. Hey, Jack, if you're not up to step on what was going on with this whole crime scene, I was going and talking about these guys that like to get and put out this falsehood, pretending that they care about what happened to someone that was supposedly murdered or an issue happened, and people like to make up stuff and make themselves look good online and create views. And I think that's crazy. You know, you got these people that don't know how to do things with their hands and build things. And they say, hey, guess what? I'm going to be a YouTuber. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out there and just create this whole idea and get views. That's what these people do. Yeah. These people create this idea to make views, and it's horrible. And it's getting kind of tiring. What I promote on my page is my people. Love your people. And that's awesome. My people first. That's how I see it. I love my people. And all my subscribers that watch, let me tell you this. You all know this. You watch all my videos. You know what I'm about. Jack knows. John knows. That's why I watch all your stuff on your videos, John. It's obvious what they're doing. Hey, John, I watch all your videos, all your music. I love it. I promote that. I love it. It's crazy because I have not spoken to Jack in a long time. And, yeah, John is an artist. Man, I could tell you this. He has so many songs out there, that I could just like sit in the morning before I go to work, and it brings me back to earth because my mind is just so out there. I'm just so out there, and it just brings me back to that place where I feel You know, I'm just level. Because most of the time I'm always levitating. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know? And it's good to have both you on here, man. That's awesome. And this live what I did today was a little bit different. I'm working on a song. And I'm promoting a lot of my songs. What I try to make your guys' streams, but life gets in the way at times in terms of timing. No, I totally get that. You're a busy dude. You're a busy guy. You guys are busy people because we work. And I understand that. I've been working like 14, 15-hour days. I work 7 days a week. And when I get home and I get to do these lives, this is me just getting, yeah. You know it is. Having a wife too, I know. Yeah. Very busy. Oh, good. Trying to read the chats at the same time. Man, Jack, I've been watching your videos for a minute. I kept quiet though. I kept quiet because I can comment on everything you talk about. I gotta keep quiet. I can comment on everything you talk about. I can. I just stay quiet because I got so much I could talk about. You know that when we talk on the phone, we're just chattering, man. But it's like I gotta leave room for everybody else to come in. Jack needs to have his own podcast. That's what he needs to have, just his own podcast. And that's what I want to do is do something with Jack where we could have some type of split screen or something like that. Oh yeah, he is very dark. Yeah, I'll tell you that. Yeah, he is. Hey, we have a split screen where we go back and forth. That'll be good. You know why? Because there's a go back and forth. Go back and forth. Because when you wake up Jack, it's going to be a whole different thing right there. It's a whole different level right there. And he goes from a low to a medium to a high. But it's all in good talking, though. It's all in good talking. But it makes sense. Now I'm doing like a reaction to a Jack Torrance. That's what I'm doing right here. It's cool, though. It's cool. But I appreciate him. And I'll tell you this. I have not spoken with Jack in a long time. And just having him on my page, and even you, John, it's very interesting because now I can like be more free to talk. It's more open. That's cool. I'm trying to read messages here. It's important to show range, but I see humor in it, though you do have your serious side. Yeah, it's like you got when Jack starts talking a lot. You know about them Negroes over here? He's like getting all southern over here, talking about them Negroes. I know, I like that. He gets like kind of crazy right there. But I like to do a split screen. I want to do a split screen or something with Jack. Like I say, John, hey man, the music that you've been putting out, man, you are a busy person. You've been putting out a lot of good music. And if I can comment on everything, it'd be nutty because I'm always trying to interpret your songs. And I know I got some weird interpretations, but I love interpreting to your songs and your music. You are very interesting and I love it, man. I could play it and I just feel relaxed. You know, I would love to put more stuff on my page just with your music. I would like to mess with your music, man. It got some good stuff. I have some music I'm gonna be posting up very soon, man. I'm in my studio. I'm about to turn everything around, man. But I've been waiting for my Apple laptop to get charged up. But man, I always throw the racial component. It's from my ardent fans. LOL. But I like your Matrix reference. Good analogy. You know what? We met each other not by just coincidence, because there's no coincidences. There's a reason why we all know each other. And it's interesting how John and you and, John and Jack were all in here at the same time. Very interesting. Because we all comment on each other's pages in the past. And we all keep in contact somehow. Man, you know what, man? Let me tell you this. I do a lot of rock and roll. Actually, rock and roll is my first love. And I've done a bunch of different type of music. And I do that because I'm good at it. But rock and roll is my first love. And I actually have a song. Yeah, it's been years. I actually have new songs I've been putting out. It's a rock and roll. And I can't wait, man. I've been making a whole new studio. And I'm just ready for what's going on right now. But why I promote and go live is talk about what's going on. And I know we're all going through something. And my page, like I tell everybody, it's only for those that are my people. I'll be straightforward with you. If you don't like it, I get it. It's for my people. Hey, I remember Jack saying this one time. Hey, you know what? What's going to have blacks or Negroids understand is another Negroid. What's going to have Caucasians understand is another Caucasian. That's straight talk. Who's going to change who? I speak to my people, my Caucasian people. I don't speak to anybody else because I care about my people. Yeah, and a lot of people get mad when I speak like that. That's what my page is all about. And views. I'm out here letting those that are of my cloth knowing there's us out here that have this view. And that's good. You're not alone. That's what this whole page is about. This is not about trying to make Negroids understand or all these other people to understand. This is for my Caucasian people. When you know who you are and you can love who you are, then you can love your people. That's what's real. When you love yourself, then you can love your people. That's what the real talk is. Thank you. It's true. I'm thinking of my brothers and sisters when I speak, no one else. Thank you. And guess what? I'm going to be someone that's going to be thrown on the side, and that's fine. And I don't care about the views. I don't ask for subscribers. I don't ask for that. And you don't do that either. John doesn't do that either. Hey, come on, man. You like my music? You like who I am? Hey, guess what? This is for my people. This is for my people. Because you know what? At the end of the day, let me tell you this. Like I tell my children, my kids, my family. At the end of the day, who's going to go where when it comes down to that point? Who's going to fight over here? Everybody's going to take their side. And when they see your blonde hair and blue eyes, when they see your light brown hair and your hazel eyes, they're gonna shoot you to the side. At the end of the day, it's your family, your people that you have to protect. Because guess what? They will go tribal. They all been tribal. They're in our country. Guess what? They burn down buildings, monuments, and guess what? They go in numbers. And guess what us white people do? We sit back and watch and talk on YouTube. But guess what? It's getting old. Yeah, you ask for subs? Hey, guess what? Guess what? Push the click button, push the like button, and then after you push the like button, subscribe to me. Dude, you're needy, man. Come on, dude. If people want to watch you, they're going to watch you. If people want to listen to you, they're going to like you. Come on. Give me a break. You want to be so needy like that? Hey, dude, guess what I do? Every day, I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. I go to work. I work 15 hours a day. Man, I don't need to ask for that. Come on, give me a break. I get home at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Wake back up at 3 o'clock. And a lot of these dudes are so thirsty because that's all they can do. They have nothing else they can do. They have no trade. They on their phones all day, click, click, clack, trying to find some drama. That's all they can do. When you have real men talk out there, real white men say, hey, guess what? This is wrong. Let's talk about what's going on in our society, our world, our globe, right? Globe? Exactly. And guess what? I was working last week at the highest temperatures in California at 107, 112 on the roof. I can send pictures, man. I started getting rashes on my forehead. Look how red my face is now, man. I'm starting like they say I'm looking like a Middle Eastern right now, man. Looking like a Saddam Hussein over here. Yeah. It's kind of crazy shit. But guess what? I'm working. I'm doing what I gotta do. It's hard. But guess what? It is what it is. YouTube used to have a vibrant truth community. It's subverted into a drama community. Yeah. Now all these people, it's like the people in high school that never could have a friend. This is what they do right here. This is the new high school right here. Everybody gets together, and they enjoy the idea of just gossiping. But when we speak truth, talk about our people. Yeah. Completely subverted, gone. But when we talk about our people, what I like to talk about, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Weather, yeah, a lot of weird stuff going on in the weather. People acting all weird out of nowhere. Something interesting is going on. Let's talk about it. That's not normal. And I don't care how many people are going to be on my live. If I have 1 or 2, that's fine, because at the end of the night, we all have something to think about, and you know that. That's how it works. When we talk, there's something you think about. We have different weather machines going on. Weird clouds. The heat hits different than it did in 1999, 1996. The weather doesn't just spread everywhere. It hits in one spot. Makes it feel like you're burning. Yeah, it does. I work on the roof. I have seen it. I have felt it. It feels different. The weather, the heat doesn't hit you. It hits you in one spot now. It feels like you're getting like sucked by it. It's crazy. People are acting different. Ever since like 2020, but even before that, it was ushered in that people start acting different. People have this less social community going on. As soon as one person is waiting for my live, I go on. That's all it takes in reality. I go on to one, LOL. That's right, man. Let me tell you this. Hey, Jack, I watch your lives. I watch your lives. And I don't talk. I just watch your lives. And it's very interesting, man, because a lot of your lives bring a lot of perspective because you're talking truth. And you think like your videos would have like a lot of views, a lot of people watching. But how many people are really real and truthful out here? That's crazy. Think about it. Think about it. You do. You do. You do. You do try to take people on a journey. But how many people want to go on that journey? How many white people are out there? How many white people out there? You go to a white person, you talk to them about your belief system. They get weird. They do. I've done it many times. They say I'm crazy. I'm like, whoa. For you loving your history or knowing who your people are, that's empowerment. Oh, dude, you're getting crazy. Yeah. Yeah, he does have a very good gift, man. He's really good at it. You know, you hear Jack talk for like 2 minutes. He got that voice that just goes in like this, you know. But when you talk to our Caucasian people and say exactly what we're talking about right here, talking about life, our people, preservation, they get weird. Yeah, storytellers rule the society, but those that win the battles and wars do the same thing. Like America, they win wars. They tell you this is how it went. It's how it goes. Just like every other country. You know what? If my life has no making sense of what it has to say, I just want to say this. I like to post out and say this. Love yourself. Love your people. Put out truth. What is truth? Learn our history. Learn our history, build from it, and that's how you love yourself and you can love your people. Very true talk. How is that hard? You learn from it. Everybody else wants to live this false reality, watching Netflix, YouTube. What's out there? It's crazy. It's destroying people's minds. Our minds should be focused on our history. So we learn from our mistakes, learn from everything else that's in front of us, and we can build forward. Love your people. Hey, how many white people could walk down the street and say, hey, how's it going, brother? How's it going, brother? And talk without them getting weird. I'll tell you this, in California, you try to talk to another Caucasian out here, it's crazy. They're all weird. They're all weird. But you see all these paisas, all these mestizos, they're, hey, halale, hey, like that. They're all crazy, all talking like this, and they're all cool. You know why? Because they're getting it. They're getting it. They're making their money. They're doing it inside our own country. They're having fun. They're making their money. All these guys, they're all tribal. White people, your problem is you're not tribal. Hey, fuck tribal. What happens is being Klansmen. It's called being Klansmen. And that's what you guys' problem is. You guys forgot about that. You guys forgot about who Your people are. You guys got laxed. You got so comfortable with laying in the fucking blankets. You guys forgot who you are. That's true talk. Think about it. Yeah, live in California. Live in California. Bunch of bullshit. They're like little soy boys. You talk about being white, they call you a racist. Hey, you don't even know what the word racist means. You don't even know what the word bigot means. Really? You guys say all these words. I've been called this many times. And you know what? I laugh at it. And while I'm trying to talk, they're trying to talk over me. So they're really not trying to hear me. So that means you're not digesting what I'm talking about. Hey, you have a good one, brother. All right, John, you have a good one. Talk to you soon. Hey, Golden Child, it's cool, man, if you come here. It's cool, it's cool. I'm just speaking truth. I just feel like this. If you're white, ciao, man. You take care, brother. I'll say this. A lot of people like looking at this. You know who you are and your people. And you speak like this to another one that you think's of your cloth and they act weird. There's a problem. Because there are other ones many times around us that are not of your cloth and they think 10 times against you. Come on. I live in California, so I know how it is. It's like being outnumbered because the whites that are here are brainwashed. And I speak it loud and I speak it clear. They're brainwashed. They don't know. They don't know. It's sick. It's disgusting. And I speak it true. That's why I'm speaking here today. Hey, like I say, my lives always go out crazy. They all go crazy all the time. But it's fine though. This is how it goes when you go live. You don't know what's going to happen. But I love to have Jack Torrance on here, and it's great. And I would love to do a split screen with you, man, just to have a talk back and forth, because I have not spoken with you in a long, long time. You know, I miss you, brother. I miss you a lot, man. It's good to have you on the stream. It's really good to have you on the stream. You know. I'm gonna take a step out real quick, for like 2 seconds. Drop a comment. Let's talk. Let me check this real quick. I have to go use the restroom real quick. Hold on. Yeah, so anyways, on a good note, it's like, yeah, I was saying this fake YouTube creators, they go on YouTube and they spread this sickness and pretend to care about what's going on. That's disgusting. And I do like to talk about that. You know why? Because it's something that's going to be going on for a long time. It's starting to spread. It's a brainwashing. Social media is a brainwashing. It's disgusting. Instagram, Snapchat. Come on, man. It goes on. Everybody's been on these things. They're on their phones all day. They're at work. They have to go on it. Come on. It's an addiction. It's addiction. Drama. They love drama. Hey, but guess what? Wouldn't it be a one good thing where everybody would be addicted to loving who they are as a people? I love being white. That's right. Been that way my whole life. Indoctrinated to be hated. Surrounded by these simple minds. Wow. I love being white. And guess what? You should too. So when you're on my page, guess what? Love being white. Every day you wake up in the morning, you yawn. I love it. I'm a Caucasian. That's a good thing. Love yourself and your people. Yep. That's a good thing. We have all these weirdos out here. We got these Negroids. All these mestizos, these weirdo Mongoloids talking all these issues, how they created infrastructure. They're all in mud huts playing touch butt. Come on, man. You know that? They're in the mud hut playing touch butt. You know that? Come on, man. What have they built? Okay, the latest thing is, the Negroid is saying they created rock and roll. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? They created rock and roll? Okay. All right. You created rock and roll. All right. Okay. All right, Jigaboo. You created rock and roll. But, hold on. Let me, I got one right here. So the instruments that you're using, the electric guitar, they had that in Wakanda. Wakanda's not a real place, guys. Okay, you guys got that. Wakanda's not real. But in the place that you lived in your mud hut, they had, where'd you connect the connector to the amp? In your mud hut. You didn't have that shit, bro. Come on, so you can't say we took your history. That's our history. That's white people's history. Do you know who Ted Nugent is? You don't know who it is. Okay. White people know who Ted Nugent is. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm going a little ahead of myself. Oh, well, hold up. But you also created flight. You also created infrastructure and water canals. But where you live looks like shit. Let's look at the map of Africa. But Africa does not equal Negroid, may I say. Africa does not equal Negroid. Exactly. Thank you. I like hearing that. Okay, hold up. Africa does not equal Negroid. They think that whole Africa equals Negroid. There's white people everywhere. Okay, I don't know. Maybe people are just stupid. The areas that had buildings in Africa were from European settlers, white people that went over there that helped you out and try to help you out a little bit. And that's how you have buildings. Because you guys were in mud huts, but you guys don't understand that. Okay. I'm going to tell you this. Now I get pissed off. Because when you try to take a part of my people's history, there becomes a problem. A very big problem. Because this generation right now, they took over an entire continent. Yeah. Because our people that do so many things are looked at like we haven't done nothing. Because this new generation that has come in are eating up this bullshit. thinking that Negroids has done everything. But what have they done? But talk, complain, and sue people, and tear down buildings, monuments. Well, monuments? Yes, monuments, like historical monuments. Let's go back a couple years. No, we go back more years. Even go back to the 1960s. Go back to the 1960s. Remember when you see the old photos, the black and white photos, the white cop hitting the Negroid, the Caucasian cop hitting the Negroid with the club or knocking him down? Hold on. Let's reverse this. Let's look at this. We already know how Negroids act. We know how they act. Why were they being why were the white cops coming at them? There's a reason. Because we know how they act. The white cop comes up, hey, you gotta stop. Hey, you gotta stop. The Negro is coming out of it. Hey, digga, what? You talking to me, man? They get all crazy. They get all freaking animalistic. How are you supposed to act when somebody's coming at you animalistic? Dink. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that motherfucker in the head. Acting all stupid and shit. You coming at me all wacko jacko. I'm cracking your head. So we have history shows the white dude cracking this Negroid over here. And oh yeah, the white guy's the bad guy. No, dude. You're acting all stupid and shit. Just like with the whole thing with the whole BLM. Remember he put his knee on his back. Oh my god. What's his name? I forgot his name, man. George Floyd. Dude, I don't even care. I ain't trying to give life to that. Say, dude is like an idiot. But guess what? He's like a saint. He's like how the Catholics do it. He's like a saint. Like Saint Michael. It's like a bullshit. Everybody's doing monuments. Hey, George Floyd, oh my god, this guy is the special guy. No, he's a piece of shit. But Negroids love that stuff. They eat it up. They eat it up. And you know what? If you're a Negroid and you're watching this, hey, guess what? Hey, you know it's true. Come on. We all know our people. We know how our people act. I know how my people act. You know how your people act. Pretty simple. Let's get into that. When you can understand how different people act, different races, then you can actually appreciate. You can understand it. And that's why I stick with my own people. Because I know how my people are. And that's it. So, I'm going to play this little bullshit game. Now my people need to start being more clans. And that's fine. Because everybody's being tribal over here. I'm not trying to pull some different crazy game over here. I'm saying, hey, you know what? My people need to start knowing their history and understanding it. And stop being indoctrinated with the information we've been given since we're kids. You know, I remember it. That's why I took my kids out of school and had them homeschooled. So you don't have to go with that shit. Oh yeah, the white man does this. The white man does that. Yeah, try to make my family hate themselves. Nope, not gonna happen here. Nope, not happening here. This is straight talk. I know, I'm trying to catch my breath right here. Hold it up. I'm holding it up. Hey, Jack, hey, man, I love the scenery in your house, man. Hey, your dog that you have right there, man, it's a beautiful looking dog right there. Is that a lab? Is that a lab? Anyways, I'm just gonna say on this point right here. I'm gonna cut out pretty short. But hey, guess what? I'm gonna play a song right here. I made a song and I'm not finished yet. It's called Genocide. And I love to post music that I make. And this is one song that I made that it talks about my people. And it talks about our history. And it talks about protecting our daughters. Because protecting our daughters, we protect our genealogy, our history. We teach them the right way. They want to be with their men. Teach them the right way, and they'll walk the right way. Teach our men the right way, they'll walk the right way. So I wrote this song called Genocide because right now we are having a genocide on our people. That they're doing this whole mixed race thing to switch it up to where you won't love your own people and want to create with your own people. You don't want to create with your own people. And let me tell you this, create with your own people. I want your blonde hair, blue eyes. Get your brunettes with the green eyes. Create your families. White families, let's get it. White families, let's get it. So listen to this song. Actually, it's taking longer than I should. Let me go see if I can have my son pull it up because he's the one that put the song together for me. Just give me a second right here. Always got that live video. Like I said, okay, hold on. I'm waiting for my son to come turn this on because somehow the program got all weird. Let me see, hold on. They took over an entire continent. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. The song. So yeah. There is more that lays down inside of me. So check this out. Okay. whoever's still on here, this is a song that I'm working on right now. I'm trying to finish it. I'm trying to finish it out, but I'm not done yet. I'm gonna give you a snippet and give you an idea of it. So check this out. Here we go. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. There is something deep down inside of me. 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 Call a doctor or the police. There is something deep down inside of me. Feel anxious, angry. There is something deep down inside of me. See this side of my people. There is something deep down inside of me. On your daughters, your history. There is something deep down inside of me. There is something deep down inside of me. There is something deep down inside of me. Watch your daughters, your history. There is something deep down inside of me. Tell you this. It's all history right here. History repeats itself. If we don't do something about it, if we do nothing about it, think about it. They think we're docile. We're not docile. Just because we love our family and we act a certain way, we're not weak. Think about it, man. We create civilizations, man. Think about it, people. Who do you think you are? Tread lightly. I speak to those. I love my people. Let me tell you that. Jack, thank you for being on here. And I appreciate you. And I'll tell you this. You've been in my mind and my heart for a long time. And I want to thank God for having you on here just for that moment. And I know you're going to read the comments and go through it. And I'll tell you this, man. God bless you. You're on a whole different level, brother. And I love you, bro. It's a whole different spectrum. God is good. And it's good that, I don't know, man. I'll tell you this. I tried to find you for a minute and couldn't find you. But it's good things. I'll tell you this, man. Love your people, but love yourself first. That's how you can love your people. And then we can figure out everything else. Because everything else that's going on in this world is so crooked, it's wicked. And if we can't see that, it's all brainwashing. Your Snapchats, your YouTubes, your Instagrams, it's disgusting, guys. Get it out of your heads. Get it out of your families. This is sick, it's disgusting. Get it out. Let's talk right. It's about being white. Let's get it. Caucasoid out. Let's get it. All I ask for is your comments. Flip the subscribers. Let's get the comments.